This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, home to a pirate ship and the Buccaneers in Tampa, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Gators offense trots out there to open this game. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Past the 35. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They mix it up with a run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Florida. They strike first in this national title bout. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First down and 10 now. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, looking to throw it. On the move now. Breaks into open space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Oh, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Catch made on the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. They'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The tailback's got it again. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass complete on a crossing route. Here he goes. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Looking to chuck it again. He pulls in the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they answer with their first score of this title game. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking right, this one caught. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. The Gators will have first and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 42.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And they keep this championship game drive going. On the 11th play, they've got third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Florida. They connect for 6. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick catch over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Hairston. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national champion.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down to start over the next drive. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Second down play coming up. We'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Florida. They couldn't stop him there. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab behind the line. It's King. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
When that pass rush got in there in a hurry, great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're going to run it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
He's going to hand this off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And the Gators looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. Powers through. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Makes the catch. It's good. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at 17. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense. First and goal. And there's the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have hit.
Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. He'll throw it now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. Gets some space around the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here's the second down play. To the air, it's Shaw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it go quickly. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Gators will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's brought down, but not before getting an enemy. At the plus 47.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Leaning on the run game here late. The defense all over. They stop right at the line. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Shaw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. First down here for this offense. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. And it's a kneel down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there.
Let's go get that field goal.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. That's ambition accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Gators.